Hey, what's up, guys? It's TJ. I wanted to make another video for you guys, um, and this one is all about lighting. There's going to be two parts to it. One, basic lighting for beginner DJs, and two, second part is going to be buying versatile gear. And I'll explain that. I think I'm going to do that one first because I think that's more important. So if you want to skip ahead, you go ahead and you can, but I would definitely check this part out because I think this is very important. So when I first started, I didn't know I did this. I did it by accident, and I realized it later how important it was that buying gear that you can use for multiple different types of events and different ways is very important. So let me show you. This is what I first got. Okay, I have a list up here, so that's why I'm looking at it. I got some truss with lighting stands, and so I'll put a picture up on the screen right now. Basically, what it was is it's just two lighting stands, and then it has a 10-foot truss across the middle, so it just kind of goes over and then down. And on the top, it has a little T-bar, so you can hang some more lights on. And so I got it, and I started using it, and I used it for all my stuff. But then I realized, hey, I'm bringing out this big, huge, long thing. I can't use my own car because my own car can't handle it. It's too big. So I started adding some more. Sorry, I took off the truss part of it that went across. I'll put it up on screen so you can see it. But I was just using one lighting stand with the little top T-bar on it. And it was perfect. It held all the lights that I had, and so I used that for everything. I'm going to give you a little insight. I have three main packages, and these are just for normal events. These aren't my wedding packages, but they do kind of correlate into there too. They go along with it. But my first package is just no lighting. It's just DJ and sound, and that's it. My second package it has basic lighting. It just has some super basic lighting, kind of like some color washes and maybe a moonflower or something like that, a little laser, something cool. And my third one is with the full truss. So I still use it today, and I've had it for what is that, 2 years now? Yeah, 2 years. I've only used it a handful of times, the truss, but I use the lighting stands all the time. And I think I got it from Eliminator. I think that's the lighting stand. I didn't get American DJ, I just got like the cheapest one. I think it was like 110, 115 bucks. Well, what I found is, yeah, you can use the T-bar instead of the whole entire truss. Well, that was great. If I were to go out and buy a T-bar, it would cost around $90. So if you get $90 times two, 180 plus the truss across, I was looking at like 250 bucks. But I got it all in one, and now I'm using it separate. So that's why I recommend buying versatile gear. And it's kind of hard to figure out, but once you figure out what you can use for different purposes, you'll say, okay, I should get that. That's a good buy. There are some other things like that. Some wash lights. Sometimes you might want a wash on the dance floor, and you can buy one light, but sometimes it's better to buy maybe three or four, or even two. Why you can do this is because you can use it for different things. Maybe you don't need the wash, so you do it with some uplighting behind you just to give it a cool effect, that kind of thing. So I can give some more suggestions, but that's kind of the gist of it. Buy stuff that you look at it and say, okay, well, I can use it for this, and I can use it for that, and this. Okay, that's a good buy. Let me think. You can do. I like to use black lights as sometimes wash lights, and I do it because you can kind of shine it on you, and that looks cool because then you're glowing, nobody else is, but it's like, oh, that's cool, some UV light on you, but that kind of thing. So if you're gonna buy some lighting stands, definitely buy the truss because the lighting stand is just as good, and then you just put the truss on it and upsell people for it because it's like, oh wow, look at that, that's cool. So I'm gonna give okay. So now I'm gonna switch over to the lighting aspect of it. My first lighting set, this is what I had. I had a Dots par. It was just RGB par. And I would just hang it and just kind of shine it down and put on sound active mode, and it would change colors and do all the cool stuff, and that was awesome. My other light that I got was an Eliminator Swarm, I believe is what it is. It's just a moonflower. It's 115 bucks. You can get it online a few different places. I got it from b2fx.com, I believe. B2 Lighting Effects, yeah. And it's awesome. It was great. It was cool. It gave the cool factor. My other light that I got was a laser from American DJ. It was a micro galaxian. It was just the one that was green and red, and it shot the lasers everywhere. People love it. People think it's so cool. I'm used to it now. You know, I'm thinking like lasers, yeah, it's not that cool. People love it. Awesome light. If I were to go out and do it again, I would not get that. If I'm telling you, you know, as a beginner DJ or somebody who wants to upgrade some lighting, I would not say get those lights. This is what I would tell you to get. Currently, I have a DOTS T-bar system, so it's the bar. It comes with its own lighting stand, which is cool too, and a case and a foot pedal and wireless remote. It's awesome. If you're going to get something like that, get it. It has the bar, and then it has a little T-bar, and then it has 4 individual par lights on it. Now, you can't take them off, so they're stuck on there, but you can use it in many different purposes. You can wash the dance floor. You can wash the ceiling so it comes down onto the dance floor so it's not as bright. That's very cool. I sometimes DMX it. I can do strobe lights with it. I can do cool chases. I can make like everything white and then have like a red diode going across, and then everything goes red, and then it goes like green, 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 and as it switches, it's awesome. I may do a video on that and some DMXing for it, but that's awesome. Next, I would say get American DJ Stingers, the Stinger lights. I know that you have a new one. I just have the basic Stinger one. It has the Moonflower, just like the Eliminator. It has strobe lights, and it has a laser built in, one light. $200, awesome buy if you're going to get it. I would say that if you're going to get a light, get that one. Or Chauvet has one, and you get something like that. It's awesome. Lastly, what I use often, I have some more lights, but I don't use them all the time. Lastly, I say the Chauvet Cirrus laser or something like it. Chauvet Cirrus had this laser. It has a blue light that comes up, and then it has a green and red laser, and they come up as a web type, so it puts it through this little kaleidoscope thing. It makes it look like a super cool web. It goes everywhere. It's awesome. Highly recommend the light. Everybody loves it. It doesn't matter where you are. You can be at a school dance. You can be at a party. You can be at a Sweet 16. You can be at a wedding, and people just stare at it. They're like, oh my god. And that's awesome for like weddings, because sometimes people don't want to dance. They just don't want to. They're just not that kind of thing. So if they can look at something and be like, wow, that's cool, they automatically like you. It doesn't matter if they don't want to dance. They like you as a DJ because it's like, wow, look at that light. It's awesome. That kind of thing. I always recommend that. If you're starting off and getting some lighting, I would say get a Stinger, and I would get some kind of par light. 1 or 2 of them. Just shine it on the dance floor, make it light up. DOTS T-par system is awesome. Highly recommend that. I love it. I'm very happy with mine. 180 Stinger, Chauvet Cirrus. I mean, that's what I use for most of my gigs. Sometimes I don't even use the Stinger though, so I might not recommend that. If you're on a budget, I'd say get 2 pars. 2 pars and that big truss, and use the lighting stand. You're great. You're good to go. You know, some people will say, get moving heads, get this, get that, you know, but when you're starting off, you don't have a ton of money, and I totally understand it. If you do, yeah, go ahead for it. I've been there where, you know, you have like $200, and you're like, okay, what lighting can I get? You know, you have $80, and you're like, what lighting can I get? I would say the cheaper, go with color washes. Have some extra money, get color washes and the Stinger, and you're solid. You're good to go. That's what I recommend. I don't think there's anything else that I could say that I think would change it. So I think that's just that. Get some color washes, get some get some kind of moonflower built in, all in one kind of thing, and you're solid. If you have some extra money, get a cool laser that's a cool look. Other than that, you're solid. And that's all I have. So remember, buy Versitile equipment, get stuff that you can use for different occasions, different events, not just one event. Make sure you can use it for multiple things. If you buy it for one event, it's going to sit in your house, your garage, your storage unit. It's just going to collect dust. Make sure you can use it for almost every single event, and you are solid. Get some good lighting, and you're good. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I know it's a little bit longer of a video than I really wanted to make it, but it's cool. So thank you for watching. Make sure you follow me on all the social media. All my social media is at DJTJ916. Thank you for watching, guys. Good luck.